G'day gamers, Matt in the Hat here and welcome back to my channel. Or welcome to my channel. Got a bit of a late night recording for you today. We are back on Destiny. I had a few mic issues, so there has not been a Destiny 2 video so far this week. But we're going to head straight to the helm to kick off this week's episode.
We stand at the precipice of victory. There is but one final link that remains between Caiatl and the pyramid, and we are ready to strike at it. Caiatl has been brought into our ritual bond. She is now prepared to confront the nightmare of Gaul and undo her father's work. However, by my estimates, Caiatl has already infiltrated the paracausal matrix of the lunar pyramid. The dark below groans and churns with excitement at this revelation. Emanations from the lunar pyramid whisper a singular psychic demand to all who can perceive it.
Rejoice!
Caiatl is overconfident, and we must take advantage. Go, return to the Leviathan and prepare.
So, his mission to infiltrate the... Well, I suppose his mission to connect to the pyramid from last week was successful, and he's made it in. So the plot certainly seems to be quite interesting in that regard. Yeah, I'll catch up with you guys in a second when we do the nightmare containment. Right, so this week's boss we have Navoka. I don't remember where the boat was from. I remember the name. I don't know. I don't remember where she's from. I was hoping the hiccup wouldn't come through on the audio, but looks like it did. It's fine. I think it's time to go Doom mode. Ah, bugger. I'll get you good, sir. How much freaking damage going on over here? defense can yet. Yeah, I don't think I actually hit her with an oath bomb. If I did, it was done like bugger all damage. No! Cheeky buggers. It's over. But I don't think it's enough. No, I'll run another one. I'll catch you guys in a second.
Caiatl will arrive shortly.
Let's go.
Drop pod breach successful. The ship has turned rancid. The Leviathan's transformation is a spreading miasma. What we stop here? Take the engines, Guardian. I ascend another path, but I will see this through with you.
Come to challenge me again.
We have indeed come to challenge you.
Always do.
Look at all these chickens. That's rough.
We lifted the cabal from Callus's stagnation. Now your midkeepers list the words lost, not added. They speak of what once was, and no longer of what could be. Is this the new cabal you've envisioned?
We've built human scribes conjuring purpose for us. Futures that never came to pass. Theirs is the buzzing of insects caught in turbulent winds. When the wind shifts, so will they.
I suppose that's one way to describe the invasion of the Hive. I don't know if we can get the Callus robot to speak again. We might do. Reload.
Plant your amplifier and do not linger in the spores longer than you must.
First time I did this, the thing crashed, sort of bugged out. The last bosses
Interference has
spawning in.
returned, more complex than before. Something language adjacent but familiar. A translation of a translation.
Oh, yep, he's going to wake up.
I have offered gold and power and so much more, and still you deny me.
Of course we will. That's what heroes do.
Every bond you sever, every piece of my fleshy hull you storm, paints a worthier tale, crowned by the triumph of my expansion. defined by what we are not, after all. Unfortunately, this duality we are partners in is short-lived. Soon, I will grow beyond such small ideas as conflict. Until then, I will savor our time together.
From that, getting the vibe that Callus is going to make a triumphant return either this week, next week, or the end of the season. She literally just dish kebab that woman, dude.
Spawn and send its head back to the city.
Silence! You are a weak imitation of the goal I knew.
I am limited only by your weak imagination.
I will find you at the end.
The big guy.
You stand with the Traveler's puppet against me? You have grown fat from weakness, drunk on their patronage.
Yeah. Come chase me, big guy.
The interference is a voice. I've heard it whispered through the tree
Ah,
of silver
Warlock
wings on
problems.
Io and beneath the ice of Europa. But it does not speak
I
to
survived
us.
that as my Titan.
This
Every
connection
time.
must be severed.
Warlocks is so weak.
Fan turbines offline. The final
I believe my
severance awaits.
hunter survived it.
In the cabal,
Not sure.
using you. The Empire's cattle flesh between the city and their enemies. They will let every last one of us die to save themselves.
They have proven otherwise. I do not fear our
Love
enemies.
subsistence.
The light is at our
Subsistence is
back,
so
and
useful.
we are the Cabal. We eat the mountains. We drink the seas.
Again,
Let them
Warlocks are
come.
weak. I can't really complain. My Warlock's got 82 resistance at the moment. Right, this is where the fun begins. Hopefully there's no mic issues.
Get on with it.
Yes, your Heinars. Well, I can't really take the mic. My new boy Titan kind of looks
You were never able to best
like
me,
cool dude.
Caiatl. That's why I left you to hold my throne.
I was fighting with weapons you gave me. Now, I wield my own.
The story of these two is quite interesting, to be honest. That was nice damage.
Dreadful blade manifests from the harvester.
Oh gosh. Come on, reload quicker, please. Get up there. Freaking Martin wasting my ammo.
Dreadful blade manifests from the harvester.
Oh my god.
Him with your light, as the traveler did.
Where is that son of a gun? Yoo-hoo, mother trucker. What a big powerful bull with your name on it. There it is. Watch this. Oh my god. Bugger. That was going so well. Right, what are we going to get?
You are nothing more than a child playing Empress.
Good.
You lack my drive and your father's vision.
The old ways are dead, Dominus. I forged a new cabal in my image. It does not require your approval.
Damn. I like that.
I see, Caiatl. I see your new cabal pulled from the jaws of extinction. You have surpassed me. I attempted to subdue the light and burn for it. But you wield it on your war council. What conquest is more deserving?
You still don't understand. It wasn't conquest. It was compromise. An act your traditions never would have allowed.
You have finally grown beyond the prescriptions of your idols. Despite my legend, Call is flesh. His words are only words. Like yours.
There is a difference. Mine are better.
He even saluted her right at the end there.
Was that it then? If dead men and sanctimony are all Callus has to threaten me, he might as well turn the Leviathan around and run.
I love her optimism. Only it were that easy. We wouldn't have had to endure all of this torment. to the hollow projector.
It is strange what we are to those around us, and what we are not. The Dominus was a hero to my people, self-made and defiant. He inspired many, but the Leviathan's trickeries allowed me to see Gaul as the Vanguard did. Dangerous, relentless, cruel. Those were qualities I embodied to survive Callus's interpretation of fatherhood. They kindled in me a stifling reliance on self, on action, and nothing else. Most of all, Cabal wished to be seen. Our conquests recognized and ratified by the shockwaves they send through the Empire. The impact we leave. But an endless war in pursuit of glory leaves only ashes. When I am gone, it won't be the impact of my conquests that shape the Empire. Instead, it will be the quiet of peace in the company of allies. Well
I like
fought,
the sound of that.
Guardian.
Peace. Not conquest. But alas, I don't think we'll get peace anytime soon. What's Eris got to say?
Victory sits before us, and yet it feels strangely hollow. We have severed what should be the final connection to the pyramid, and yet there is no reaction from the Leviathan, no reaction from Callus, and the lunar pyramid's psychic emanations are quiet. I cannot help but feel as though we have not weathered the storm, but merely stepped into its eye. The nightmares contained within the crown of sorrow are seething. Something is coming, Guardian, and we are not prepared. I would ask that you return to the Leviathan, continue to imprison the nightmares aboard it, while I attempt to ascertain what has changed.
Well, that certainly is peculiar. And there's a couple more days to reset, so that's even better, I suppose.
How are you?
Tired and old.
But do you feel like a legend, Caiatl?
I will break you in half, small man.
I can't imagine it was easy. That confrontation after all this time. Mine wasn't.
You are not mistaken. I know what Gaul is to your people. A symbol of death and ruthless ambition. But he was so much more than that to me. He was an idol. An inspiration to all Cabal. Even though he was born to a low station, he rose. How he rose. I was blinded by the light of his accomplishments. Unable to see the man inside. Unable to see his self-aggrandizing corruption. I refused to believe he was as much like my father as he was. It repulses me how much I still feel for them both. In spite of everything they became.
It's hard to challenge your idols. Even harder to make the decision that you'll be different. But then you look back on your life, your own mistakes, and you wonder how you'll be judged when all is said and done. I'll never know Gaul as you did, but I know you, Caiatl. I see you.
That is all anyone can ask for. To be seen as they are.
Well, there we go then. Some deeper character development on both sides of the good and evil spectrum. More insight into what Gaul was like. Maybe Callus too. Certainly sounds like he wasn't a very good father, that's for sure. But on another note, it sounds like some big stuff going to be going down next week, or I suppose this week, tomorrow maybe, a couple of days, whenever this video goes up in the end. Hopefully the mic has picked up everything and this video will be fine, because this will be the last shot at it, because I've already done this on my Titan and Hunter trying to record for this video. So hopefully this video came out fine, and if you enjoyed this video, enjoyed the lore, the expansion of the lore I suppose, and the story in general, feel free to leave a like and consider subscribing to the channel. And also, why not check out the other content on the channel. And just on a side note, I'm about to start playing Doom on the channel too, which also seemed pretty interesting in the first couple of hours that I've played so far. I look forward to continuing that as well. But for now, thanks for watching and enjoy the rest of your day.